think it's an 87. Nice and clean in here. Very nice. It stalls or runs rough or hesitates or whatever, it stops. Let's start it up. So hopefully the parking brake works. Oh, the battery's dead. Doing my visual here, the battery's dead, of course. And you notice this. Here's your ground, right? I don't know if the painted surfaces are anything to be concerned about, but if you notice, it goes right to the frame. And then this is just laying here. I might just go ahead and clean up that one as well. Ooh, sounds cool. Got some nice oil pressure. Sounds pretty good, actually. Canister here is not even hooked up, so that can just be blocked off, actually. But it should be warm enough for me to take a ride. Looks like it's got new brake lines and stuff. I think I see an O2 sensor connector back there. I don't know if I fixed anything by messing with the grounds and stuff, but I had to fix that stuff. I'm gonna get my road test in. Alright, so it did it on me. I wish I could have filmed it. I was making this turn while having the clutch depressed and it died. I'm gonna throw my scope on the pump and take a look at the waveform of the pump. It's also possible that maybe this thing's like saying it's full. Maybe it's not real, like maybe it's sloshing around a lot. So we'll see. I wonder if this brake works. Oh, I doubt it. I'm gonna put my wheel chock on it, maybe. Oh, it died right there. How about that? I didn't like that. Come on there, guy. I think it's a fuel issue. That's got new fuel lines. New fuel filter. Oh, it's a brand new fuel tank. Oh boy. All right. What is that? That's not good. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's fuel. Well, that's fuel here. I don't know if that's a return. Well, that's not a good thing there. Nice starter. A lot of new parts on this guy. Put any load on this thing, it wants to stall. There he goes. Let's see. Turn that off. All right. As I expected, there's no codes. Let's just see what we got here. This is showing it's lean. Now this is an older system, single wire. So let's see if I can heat this thing up. It's in open loop right now. Right now it's in closed loop. 136, that's lean. Where is my O2? My brain is going crazy. All right. Yeah, so we're lean. 148. So this guy's lean. But this guy right here is not doing anything because it's, like I said, it's single wire. Very slow system. closed loop. .134 is adding fuel. I can't remember which is which though. I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. I think block learn is short term and interrogator is short term. Block learn is long term. But this seems to be fixed lean. I am in closed loop. I got a little bit of action here. It's stuck lean. This is a TBI, and I'm not exactly sure if I can drive this rich. I might be able to. Let me see if I can get my propane and figure out some way to do this while I'm in the seat, because I got to keep the O2 sensor alive to do that. I wonder if I can goose it. This is auto ranging, so right there it's only at not really getting much out of this guy. I definitely think this is fuel related. I'm hooked right into there, so I'm actually eliminating the possibility of that being a vacuum leak as well. But when it stalled out, it wouldn't start, and then I was pressing this, it would start. Let's get this thing in closed loop. See if this O2 sensor works. It might have multiple issues. So, come on. Closed loop. Little pop there. It's not raising. The two sensors dead. We're in closed loop, and I'm just holding this guy down. That should be rich, but it's still dead. So that O2 sensor is definitely dead. I still want to look at that fuel pump. As usual, service information is wrong. It says the EST is right here, right? Or I'm sorry, it says the EST is by the distributor. I had to trace it here. This is the EST, and it doesn't really matter because I can't check the timing anyway. There is no, got an aftermarket cover on there, no pointer or anything. So I can't check the timing. I could set timing another way by using a pressure transducer, but I don't know if this thing's going to stay running on misfiring. Alright, I'm in number one. I got a probe on here, and it looks like I am actually off. Alright. It's number one. And I have the EST disconnected over there, and this should be, it says TDC, which I'm assuming is 0. Alright, I got it pretty close. Go a little tiny bit more, but that's probably not going to fix it, but that timing was out. Okay, now I got it right where I want it. Well, I rebuilt the throttle body there. Just because it was a little dirty and stuff, and he just got the kit. Regulator wasn't leaking, but I did change the O2 sensor. Alright. I had to air hammer it out, and luckily, air hammered it out, and I chased the threads, and it worked. So now look at my O2 sensor. It's not dead no more. It's not stuck lean anymore. I also put a breather on it, a proper breather. Fuel pressure was at about 12 psi. The injector pattern looks good. I even tested the ohms of the injectors. They're at 1.3 ohms. Spec is minimum of 1.2 ohms, and everything seemed to be good. I also have I have some wires here that look like something was eating them, like a mouse or something, but it's just like laying around. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get a flashlight in here. Oh, just noticed this. Oh look, that's what I was talking about. Looks like something was eating it. I don't even know if you can hear me over the fan, but look at this spark plug. It's loose. Spark plug is loose. Okay, when I was holding this, I'm out of the fan here. When I was holding this, I could feel like a pulsing go through it. That's like the compression wiggling the plug. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Spark plug is loose. Alright, those blips there, that's me full throttling it. I got a very long 100 seconds per division, so that's, I don't know what that is, 1,000 seconds, whatever that is, 5 minutes or some shit. Hooked up to the TPS, I wanted to see the sweep, that looks okay. The coolant temperature sensor seems to look like it's operating correctly. This thing is staying right around 165. I don't like that, the thermostat on this, to tell you the truth. I tightened up the two spark plugs that were loose on this side, 5 and 7. Coil ramps look to be okay so far. Obviously this is zoomed way out. Right now it's in diagnostic mode, so the idle is up a little higher. One thing I did today was IAC there. I took the IAC back out and I put a gasket in there. When I rebuilt this throttle body, I thought it was weird. I thought it was supposed to have a gasket, but it didn't have one. It did have a thread sealer on it. So I was looking around and I saw pictures of an IAC, and they all had gaskets along with the picture of it. So I don't know if that's going to cause any issues, but I'm going to reset the idle. I guess this is the normal operating temperature, 165. I'd like it to be better, but I fixed a couple vacuum, well, I just plugged them off. That vacuum line on the bottom there, which went to this canister, which isn't even hooked up to anything, so I just blocked it off. That yellow there, that was blocked off already, but it was broken. It probably won't stall on me in diagnostic mode because the idle is already raised. So where's my IX 17, which is actually pretty good, 0.66. All these check out. I measured. It's about the same for the map sensor and the TPS. IAC position's pretty good. I can't use the scan tool to monitor the RPM. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get my timing laid out and try to get the RPMs through there. I think I did that last time. All right, lucky me, it's working. So it's about 8:40. So the scan tool is reporting pretty accurately. Not expecting it to do it, but I'm going to try it. It's in diagnostic mode. Like I said, the idle's raised up, but I'm going to turn the wheel, see if it stalls out. Nope. Like I said, in diagnostic mode, I can't get it to duplicate, so I'm going to take it out of diagnostic mode and see if I can duplicate it. You'll hear the idle drop. Hear how it came down a little bit. So now we're idling at, you can see that? It's kind of right in spec. And right now I'm gonna turn the wheel, see if I get anything. There it goes, stalled right out. Let's see, right about here is where it starts changing the load. And let's go back. Let's go back. And maybe zoom in a little more. It looks okay. Nothing looks weird. Of course, the sun's shining nice and bright, but if you watch here, this is on the fuel pump. There's dropouts every once in a while. You're gonna lie around to me, huh? There you go. Right there. Right there, two of them. Right there and there. I'm going to stop at next one and take a look real quick. Sure, I found the problem. Sort of. I keep getting dropouts. That's the voltage going to it. It's dropping voltage. Pretty sure you're not going to be able to hear it, but I'm going to have to check it later on. But fuel pump is pretty quiet, but you can hear the fuel pump cutting out. I don't know if you can hear it over that stupid exhaust, but now I gotta figure out if that's my ground. I can't see nothing. I don't know if this is the pump ground or not. I'm just gonna move my thing here real quick. See if I still get. Yeah, I'm still getting. So that's my pump ground. I gotta figure out why I'm getting those dropouts. But if you watch, you still got the dropouts, right? And I've already demonstrated. If I turn the steering wheel, it will stall out. So what I got is 12 volts. Well, system voltage, not 12 volts. I got system voltage directly in it. And when that happens, you hear the fuel pump go up, the amperage goes up, the voltage goes up, and it runs steady. It doesn't stall anymore when I do this. Okay, I'm going to disconnect it. We got it back again. Let's see if it'll start dropping out. See, it's dropping out. Now if I turn the wheel, stalls out. That is my problem. I have the oil pressure switch disconnected, and it's super sunny and you ain't gonna see shit, but I'm gonna just cycle the key a couple times. right? And when it comes up, I have it on a 1 second per division scale. You can see those were my key cycles. This thing's delaying pretty bad. Get this going again. Now I'm going to actually start it. It's starting. And you'll see it fall off eventually when that relay kicks off. And you can see right there at the end there. So let's go back one. Of course, it's right at the end here. You see, that's when it drops out. So now I want to bypass the switch and see what happens. Okay, I have the switch bypassed. You see right there, I'm bypassed there. Use a little T. See, uh-oh, I hate when that happens. There you go. That's the problem. Oil pressure switch. Awesome.